Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy MF Crypto here, aka Quanstradamus, aka the Wife Changer, aka Secretariat, once again. And as always, I'm on a mission to help you build generational wealth. Welcome back to the channel, my fellow subscribers. And for those of you who may be tuning in for the very first time, welcome in as well. Do yourselves a major favor if you haven't done so already. Hit that subscribe button and click on the bell for notifications because I provide the single greatest quant network updates on all of YouTube. I promote winning crypto projects and networks on this channel. Nothing less shall suffice. You have stumbled upon the holy grail of crypto YouTube, home of the wife-changing digital assets. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out to change some wives here. So without any further ado, let's get right into today's video. Quant Network is the only sure shot in all of crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here at this exact moment in time listening to this video, you are here before the masses. This project and this token, QNT, currently trading at $151, up 3.97% on the daily, is the number one asset on the planet. On the planet. And I have two incredible articles to share with you direct from the Quant Network team itself, from their affiliated website that I will be getting into, so don't go anywhere. It really breaks down and illustrates in great detail just how foundational and revolutionary this project is, and why we will succeed in the long run, and why Quant is the GOD token, the God token, ladies and gentlemen. And Quanstradamus is here to shepherd the flock as usual and make sure you are all firmly prepared for what is about to transpire over the coming years with this project, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's hop over to my official Twitter page. I'm very excited to announce that I have just reached the 100-day ticker mark for my QNT awareness. Buy QNT before it's too late, ladies and gentlemen. I tweet this out once a day because I want each and every single one of you to know that this can help you provide generational wealth for you and yours moving forward. Only 14.6 million tokens in circulation forever. That is a finite amount. There will never be more added to circulation. And this is the overarching ecosystem of the new financial infrastructure of planet Earth, ladies and gentlemen. And you can be getting in on the ground floor. This is an incredible opportunity. Let's slide right over into the articles that I had mentioned at the beginning of the video. Fund Tokenization Part 1, on the brink of mass adoption. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over these articles because they are way too important, and you need to understand why I preach about Quant Network each and every single time I get up here on my channel. Because it is the only sure shot in crypto. Fund tokenization is now in prime position to bring blockchain technology to the asset management industry. Fund tokenization within the global asset management industry continues to gather pace as underlying blockchain technology ushers in a new era of fund investing. This is especially true within alternative assets, where the minimum investment is prohibitively high, barring access to smaller investors. Going digital to improve efficiency and transparency. Tokenization involves converting economic ownership rights into a digital format. In a fund context, shares are digitally represented and held on a blockchain, which provides the underlying distributed ledger technology to store, manage, and trade each digital share or unit. The blockchain uses code to mimic the functionality of a traditional fund, whereby each token provides fractional ownership of the underlying assets. Last year, the global tokenized market was $2.3 billion and is predicted to grow to $5.6 billion by 2026. According to a recent report by HSBC, the 10x potential of tokenization. Tokenization could open up investment opportunities to large underbanked populations, supporting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal of reducing inequality. Furthermore, in its recent report, the Investment Association laid out their vision for Investment Fund 3.0, suggesting that increased adoption of tokenization will ultimately reduce costs for consumers and improve efficiency in the delivery of funds through quicker settlement and improved transparency of transaction. This is all about the overhaul and evolution of the financial system of the globe. Everything will be tokenized. I say it time and time again on this channel, but you need to understand, and I need to continue to hammer home exactly what is taking place here. Quant Network is at the forefront of the entire overhaul of the financial system, ladies and gentlemen. The tokenization of all assets. Every single asset on planet Earth will be in a tokenized format in the future. Quant Network is leading the charge. With their interoperability, they have solved interoperability. They are the interoperability solution. They are the bridge, a new market, a new frontier. And they are the overarching ecosystem. It absolutely boggles the mind. It really does. And it's why I'm going to continue on this channel to bring you the uncut raw about QNT, and I will never stop. A new market, $1 trillion opportunity. This is going to be $1 trillion market, no doubt about it. Bingo, ladies and gentlemen, I say it all the time. $1 trillion, not with a B, but with a T. Comments Kevin Unai, founder of Bakkt. Companies are realizing the benefits of easy settlement of securities. The blockchain is famous for making it easy to settle a transaction in a transparent way. It is the perfect technology to use in the asset management industry. Richard Johnson, the CEO of Texture Capital, a FINRA and SEC registered broker-dealer, notes that Apollo Global recently hired Christine Moy from JP Morgan's Onyx division to head up its digital asset strategy. In his view, quote, "We will see soon these big blue chip names coming to market with tokenized funds. The real sense of FOMO, or fear of missing out, will happen when large global institutions declare their interest." And they will declare their interest, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I said you are so blessed to be here at this very moment in time, because you are in before the massive, massive power players have brought their money to the table. And when that money comes to the table, it is already too late. So that's why I continue to say DCA into this asset day after day after day after day. And that's why I showed you that tweet on my account earlier in the video, because I need to bring awareness to you and everybody that I possibly can to get in now before it is too late, ladies and gentlemen. Adds Yale Oknin, founder and CEO of Token City. When one or two large global managers enter this market, others will follow. Like NFTs, there will be a moment in time when everyone is talking about tokenized funds. And when that moment in time comes, Quant Network will already have been firmly entrenched as the overarching network of networks that oversees all of these tokenized funds and provides itself as the interoperability solution provider for the new financial system of the globe, which will be rapidly overhauled in the coming years and decades. Now, Let's switch over to this other Quant Network article by Dr. Luke Riley, and we will be ending it off on this note, ladies and gentlemen. Bridges are used to move digital assets from one blockchain to another and are a foundational concept for interoperability. Unfortunately, they are frequently cited as a significant vulnerability point in large-scale hacks and theft. This doesn't have to be the case, however. Bridges can be designed securely if the right architecture and protocols are in place, explains Dr. Luke Riley, who is the head of innovation at Quant Network. Blockchain bridges connect separate blockchain networks. They work by moving a digital asset and its associated information, a token, stablecoin, cryptocurrency, or NFT, from one blockchain to another. Bridges can also facilitate the transfer of assets between the so-called Layer 1 blockchain networks, which are standalone, and Layer 2 blockchain networks that are reliant on Layer 1 networks. Bridges can vary in complexity. It's easiest to build a bridge to connect two networks of the same distributed ledger technology type, such as moving an ERC20 token from Ethereum to Polygon, which are both Ethereum based. However, it becomes more challenging when bridging between different DLT types, such as moving assets from a Hyperledger Fabric network to a Corda network. And why bridges carry risk. Blockchain technology has many clear advantages over centralized database technology. Its distributed nature provides cryptographic security, data transparency, and near frictionless transaction potential. DLTs use trust-minimized technology. All parties involved are assumed to be potentially malicious, and so interactions are continually authenticated and validated. DLTs are also exceptionally robust. To attack a major blockchain network is extremely difficult due to its distributed and decentralized nature. To perform a successful attack, you would need to strike most nodes on the network simultaneously. This so-called majority attack would usually, dependent on network size, prove extremely costly on proof-of-stake blockchain networks and require massive amounts of energy computational power on proof-of-work blockchain networks. Yet, bridges have fewer participants and operators than major blockchain networks, and therefore offer more vulnerabilities for attack. Bridges are typically designed with smart contracts on both the origin and destination blockchain. This smart contract code is often written by a small number of developers and might not be thoroughly checked, tested, or validated by high-quality third-party experts. Therefore, the resulting smart contracts may have bugs and vulnerabilities that are open to exploitation. This is simply an evolution. Blockchain technology is undoubtedly the future, and the financial sector realizes this. Quant Network is at the forefront of this evolutionary change. Right here, international standard development. Quant is leading the space in international standard development for asset transfer bridges. We are a key contributor to the Internet Engineering Task Force, IETF, Secure Asset Transfer Protocol, SATP, which aims to standardize digital asset transfers from one network to another. We invite interested parties to join this group. Ladies and gentlemen, Quant Network is not playing around. Gilbert Verdian and his team are very well ahead of the curve. They are leading the space in international standard development for asset transfer bridges. Asset transfer bridges are clearly the future of finance. They have solved interoperability. They are the overarching ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. There's not much more I can say. It leaves you absolutely speechless at the end of the day because you are incredibly, incredibly early to this project, and I'm absolutely speechless and dumbfounded by how incredible this project is. The nature of this project, at its very core, is simply put, the new infrastructural backbone of finance. Utilizing blockchain technology. They have solved interoperability, ladies and gentlemen. Quant Network is the God token. There is no other like it in the space. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. This has been another feature presentation by MF Crypto, aka Quantstradamus, aka The Wife Changer, aka Secretariat, the #1 source for all your crypto needs. I'll see you next episode. Cheers.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
What happens when you're a gazelle and you're not being pushed, you're not being prodded, you're not given a reward, nobody's encouraging you? What happens when you're a gazelle and the lion's not chasing you anymore? You stop running. But what happens when you're a lion? When you are a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process. A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time, you go by the gazelle. When you are a true hunter, you hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another. If you're gonna do what you say you're gonna do, be what you say you're gonna be, you're gonna have to lion me out. You a gazelle, you gonna come up short. You a gazelle, you gonna have an average experience. You a student, I need you in lion mode. You an entrepreneur, I need you in lion mode. You trying to lose weight, lion mode. You can't do nothing significant in gazelle mode, nothing. Nothing impressive happens in gazelle mode. Nothing happens in run mode, give up mode, quit mode, scared mode, fearful mode, nothing happens. Everything happens in lion mode like I'm coming to get you.